There's a tiny kitty yelling at me. Are you shouting at Mom? Yes. There's the bear. Good morning, bear. There's Grandma Cat, who will wait for me to come back and not yell. It's 38 degrees outside this morning. It has rained a lot the past 2 days. Couldn't film. It's all the raining. Actually supposed to storm on Monday. Good morning, Daisy Goat. Hello. How's everybody? Eating some minerals. Yes, hello. Are we ready for breakfast? Mom has to go to work today. Let's have some breakfast. The baby goats had peed in a lot of the feeders. That was not good. Silly baby goats. Silly baby goats. It is chilly. My hands are cold. I should have grabbed my gloves. It's all foggy too, because the creek water probably and the ground are a little bit warmer than it is outside at the moment. It's supposed to be sunny and warm the rest of the week, and I think the next chance of rain is Sunday. So I'm hoping we're gonna get a little bit dried out. The girls have been going out on the rotational pasture by themselves, so until it's nice and like dried out everywhere, I'm not really gonna worry about it. We still have standing water in pastures, which just stinks, but the grass is grown, so we're not gonna complain too much. All right, good morning, lovebirds. There's been so much arguing. Oh, Bean, you don't need to ride waffles. We don't. Wops, are you doing okay, buddy? Doing okay? Mom needs to come in there and dump out that bowl full of water. Been really pleased that these guys have just been able to share food with no issues. It's really been kind of amazing, especially because Bean and Luke were having to struggle there for a little bit sharing. Hasn't really been an issue the past 2 days. That bowl's been full of water and it's too far from the fence. And so since I'm out here really getting ready to go to work in the mornings, I haven't reached over and dumped it. I need to. That happened on Monday, but I didn't want to go in and smell like Buck all day. I just need to do it in the afternoons. But they haven't had trouble sharing a bowl, which is really nice. You just never know how they're gonna react. Let's get the gates going. I forgot to leave the big gate open. I locked them back in. Their little square is starting to grow up a little bit though, which is good, because if I put Bean and Zelda in here for a month, there should be enough grass for the two of them. Hopefully it will start raining so much and the ground will dry and I'll be able to put everybody, Bean and Zelda and the two pigs, all in this big square and lock the girls out. I do think that with any other female goat in heat, a buck would end up in with them with this particular setup. My hands are cold. This fog's really pretty though, but it's very dense, part of living on a creek. But I was glad that they've been coming out here by themselves. It has dried out quite a bit, and I do think by the end of the week, they'll just be able to be out here. Okay, goobers. Mom will see you when she gets home from work. Have a nice day. Really just a nice day outside. Have some bananas for the pigs. We'll have to find them. They're not out. Hello. Hello, furry bear. It's like 70, which is pretty good after it being about like 38 this morning. All that fog was very dense and it hung around most of the morning. Where I work is a little bit more elevated, and so there was no fog by the time I got there, but I think it stayed in the valley for a while. Look at them all running. Guys, they were all out. You see Pepper, I don't know if you guys can see Pepper, he's all the way out there. Crazy goats. Goats, Mom is not bringing you things. You need to go eat grass. Well, let's see if we can find the piggies. Still tons of standing water. I want to walk out and see. This all up close to the barn has just completely dried, which is nice. But I know it's still wet out here. Hi, Dottie Kitten. Come on, Pork Chop. Come have a banana. Come on, Pork Chop. No. Here we go. Good hit. Should we try to get you to sit? Hey, look. It's a banana. It's a banana. Hey, look. Stop chasing. No. No, here we go. There's a banana. Come here, Pork Chop. Hello. Would you like a banana? Come here. Banana? Yes, here you go. Would you like a nut? Oh, you're still eating that one. Here you go. Oop. Okay, I do think there is some successful breeding going on between the two of them the last couple of days. Heat seemed to last about 24 to 48 hours. They were still grumping at each other a lot yesterday, and that's pretty indicative of she was still kind of in that heat cycle. I know, you're mad at everything. I know. Hello. Hi. You untied my shoestrings. Yes. I also got some supplement for their coats. Cooney's, like last year, Toonie shedded a lot of her fur. Can you not stand on my shoelace? Thank you. You've already untied them. Settle down. Settle down, pig. You're okay. Mom's out of bananas. If you want some banana, you're gonna have to go talk to Pork Chop. Stop being so grouchy. They definitely had some romantic encounters the last couple of days. Hopefully she'll take, I know when we were breeding her initially last fall, she was very young and she was a gilt, and it takes sometimes more than one shot at it when they're young and they're just not fully cycling. She's definitely fully cycling now. Nice, big, strong, clear heats. So I'm hoping we're successful. But what I was saying is I did buy some things for their coat just because Toonie has some bald spots. They've got some dry skin. The bald spots are from her scratching her hair off, rubbing. Pork Chop's coat has always looked really good, but he also has some dry skin. So I am gonna try that supplement. You just sprinkle it in their feed in the mornings and they eat it. We're gonna try that as we go into spring for them. I know, and see, I'm gonna walk around out here to see if they've dug up anything. So we're gonna try those things for them just to see if we can help with that coat transition. So definitely still really wet, but it doesn't look like they've dug anything up, which is, oh, they have over here. What I really don't want is for them to do this kind of stuff. They're going to, but these were mole holes. They had dirt, so the pigs dug in them because it was wet and muddy. Not ideal. I don't want them to rip up grass, making mud holes. This is a pasture. Also, the cutest thing has been happening lately, and I know you guys have seen in videos that Pepper, so just a reminder, hi Peps. Pepper is Nani's baby from last year, and then Coco is her current baby, and they all three sleep together at night. And you guys have seen Coco will sleep on top of Nani, and Pepper's always sleeping with them. What's really cute is Coco and Pepper have bonded, and she follows him around everywhere, and it's really adorable. And just a few minutes ago, when we were looking at Pigs Eat Bananas, Coco and Nani had come up, but Pepper had not come from outside area, and Coco was calling him, telling him to come on because he wasn't with the family. I think that's pretty darn cute. Link, we need to get you in for a toe trim, buddy. You do, now that you're easy to access over here with the girls. Do you need a toenail trim? Hi, Charlie. Hi, Twizzler Wizzer. Hi, Pepperoni. His name is Pepper. I call him Pepperoni, but his name is actually just Pepper. Does Pepper? Are you my tweet bear? Oh, you're afraid of Twiz. I was like, you're not afraid of me. Why are you running? Because Twiz is mean. See, because Twizzler is mean goat. He's so pretty. If you guys don't know, if you're new, Pepper is a wether, and we kept him last year, which I normally would not keep wethers. ever because they're just pets, even though he's super sweet and cute, because we thought he was blind for a long time when he was a little baby goat. And I do think he has some sort of either vision or cognitive impairment where he just really struggled as a baby goat. I was very hesitant to sell him to someone not knowing exactly what was wrong. We were not going to sell him as a breeding buck because we didn't know. Jeremy just thinks he's a little stupid. I think that he probably has some vision issues. If you go back and watch that video from last year where he got stuck and he kind of came with his arms all weird, and I had to pull him, and I pulled him by his ears, and he was in the birth canal way longer than he should have been. And so I do think he had some kind of like anoxia, like lack of oxygen, brain injury type thing. So that is why we kept him, and probably why he will always have a permanent home on the farm. I'm trying to answer questions in videos as we go, because sometimes I get a lot of the same questions and I'm answering them in the comments. When I get it like 2 or 3 times, I think it's important for you guys to understand 2 things that you guys ask me like all the time. Like we probably get once a week are we gonna breed Tinkerbell? And this is Tinkerbell. Tink was born 2 years ago. Hi Tinker! And we have a whole video on her. So she's our one that kind of looks like a permanent little baby goat. She's 2. She's fully grown. This is as big as she's gonna get. Hello, Toot Toot. Yeah, so you mama's girl. And she's spoiled rotten. Aren't ya? See, mostly. Tink has a whole video if you guys want to go and see. These 2 are full sisters. So Toot Toot and Tinkerbell are full sisters. Aren't ya? I think you're ready for your sister to go to her new home. Oh, you fell off. Tinkerbell was the runt of a set of quintuplets, so Cece had 5 babies. Tinkerbell will always be tiny. We will not breed her. She is not big enough to have babies. It would probably kill her. She'd probably have to have a C-section before they were even full term, and that's just not safe. So we will not ever breed Tink. It is the reason that Tink is still on the farm, is because I'm always terrified to sell a goat and somebody think this is this cute miniature goat and decide to breed her. Hello, my friends. See, you're not terrified of me. I need to take the sweatshirt off, guys. It's hot. Hello, my snugglebug. This weekend we are gonna put Zelda in with me. I haven't decided exactly how that's gonna work yet. What I think is I'm gonna put them in this lower pen, and we're gonna have to get something more sturdy to go across here to keep both of them from getting back in with the other girls. That's my thought. I want to order a porta hut for the pigs and put it in this lower pasture. So how they have their pig pasture with their house up here, do a porta hut in this big pasture so that I could use this as a breeding pen, and then pigs could still have shelter over here. There's not a porta hut dealer close to us, so I don't know how that's gonna work. I've got to make a phone call and see. Hello. You are very cute. You are. The other thing that people ask me all the time, at least once a week, is if we're gonna breed Daisy. Go find Daisy. Hello, napping baby goats. Hello, Poppy girl. Hi, Tune Pig. This is Daisy. This is our Nubian goat. We have a whole video on her if you want to go check it out. I would love to breed Daisy. I have nothing against breeding Daisy. The problem is Daisy doesn't cycle. I have not seen this goat go into heat after she had her first baby, and it was really hard to get her bred. I had to put her in with a buck for almost 6 months. I mean, it was like I put her in probably in September with the buck and didn't take her out until February, and she bred in January. Like, that is how long it took me to get her bred. And it's really hard on her to do that. She gets really freaked out and really upset, and she gets really stressed. It has just not happened for us that we've been able to breed her. I don't mind the whole mini Nubians. We probably could sell mini Nubians and it would be fine. I would love to have milk from my big girl. It's just not worked. So there's nothing against Daisy, it's nothing against breeding her. It's just not happened. She have to cycle, and she just may not be a very fertile myrtle. See, that's okay. We love our floppy-eared girl, don't we? We do. She's a good one. Well, just like we love our pepperoni. Just yard art. That's all you are. You're just yard art. That's okay. Mama still loves you. My little pieces of yard art. So those were a bunch of questions for this week that have come up over and over, and since I'm kind of behind on comments, I've been trying to go through them like on my lunch break and answer some. If you guys like this kind of question and answer thing, I'll try to do a video every once in a while where I answer some like really common questions. If you guys would be interested in a Q&A video, let me know in the comments. This is really what's been going on all week long. She doesn't look like she's in heat today. She tolerates him. The last couple of days, she's been very like, yeah, let's go. Today it doesn't look so much, but he doesn't really care at this point. But that's pretty much what pigs look like when they court. It's a lot of this. It's a lot rowdier than goats. They argue a lot. Like we could hear them in the house the past couple of nights just like talking to each other. Like they're not being aggressive. They're not biting each other. They're not being mean. They're just literally just making tons of sounds at each other. And what I think is funny with the pigs versus the goats is the female makes more noise. Like Toonie makes more noise than Pork Chop. Pork Chop definitely makes some noise, but she definitely gives him a hard time. And I find it hysterical. Look at all the napping that's going on. It's a very warm out compared to the last couple of days. Everybody's hot. This girl's ready to go to bed. It's like 7:40. It's a little bit early, but everybody's up but Pork Chop, and I need to do water. So we're gonna see if we can get his fluffy rear end in, and then put everyone else up for the night so that I can go to bed. Not at 7:45. Jeremy's helping his brother do his taxes. It wasn't like a very busy, or it was kind of an exciting day in the middle, but not for me. Muddy pig. Come on. Come on, piggy piggies. Oh, I forgot your pig treats. Come on, Pork Chop. Come on, Pork Chop. Come on, Bubba. He's not buying it. Come on, Pork Chop. Come on. Maybe he's coming. Is he coming? Yeah. Let's go check your water bowl. Yeah. Do you need water? Y'all are very muddy. They need water. It does look like they've been swimming in it. I'm going to get him a pool this weekend. Pork Chop. And let's stop for a scratch break. Come on, Bubba. Come on, piggy pig. Hi, it's bedtime. Even for big fat pigs. Yeah. Who can probably take care of themselves. So you're very muddy or I would pet you. Good night. I did buy them some pig treats. I've been using those at night and just giving them like a handful of pig treats when they go in. So that way I'm not having to feed them again. And it's not something that the girls want. The girls realize that I have because it's just like a little pocket treat. And they're just the ones that you get at the farm store that say pig treats. Funny. Okay. You guys are silly. You're silly. Bunny has gotten to be, she's normally like the chillest goat. She and Nani are my two calmest goats. They're not gonna fight you on everything. She's kind of where she always wants to sneak out. She's not my escaper. Oh, silly girl. Count everybody. Yeah, and we had one of the triplets, Tiny. I'm gonna treat her, start her on a Coxie treatment, and my guess is that this is because brothers are big enough now. They're probably keeping her from getting a ton of milk. Coffee jumped on Daisy, and so she's eating more grass. And I have seen Twiz hesitate to let them nurse lately, which is normal. They're 5-6 weeks old. I'm gonna grab that really quick. I've talked about this before. It's not a huge deal with baby goats, but you have to treat it as soon as you see it in babies, and it's just, or they can get sick really quickly. So the best thing is to just stay ahead of it. We use Corid, and it's about a cc per 20 pounds. And so for her, I'll give her half a cc for 5 days, and that's how we'll treat it. Hello. Yeah, the trick will be to catch her. Babies have a sixth sense when they know that you're not going to cuddle them, just going to medicate them. And Corid can lead to vitamin deficiency, so we always watch everybody really closely and give some B12 or a B vitamin supplement. I have just a B vitamin supplement that I'll give her as well, just to be safe. Can we catch ya? Can we catch ya? Yep. I just picked her up, shot it in her mouth. Doesn't taste very good. She's not real happy about it, but that's it. You just give it orally 5 days in a row. But we'll just keep an eye on her. She looks fine. She's acting fine. She's nursing. She's doing all the things that she should be doing.